Okay, continuing with the second half of part 3. So I'm going to read part, or summary 19, sentence 19 again. Okay, that's where we left off in the first part of 19, or first part of part 3. You're good. You're good. Remember, relax. Stay relaxed. I know you're tired. You're hungry. It is time to eat. It's about to be 2. But you're good. So a knowledge of our ability to consciously radiate health, strength, and harmony will bring us into a realization that there is nothing to fear because we are in touch with infinite strength. This knowledge can be gained only by making practical application of this information. We learn by doing. Through practice, the athlete becomes powerful. As the following statement is of considerable importance, I will put it in several ways so that you cannot fail to get the full significance of it. If you are religiously inclined, I would say you can let your light shine. If your mind has a bias toward physical science, I would say that you can wake the solar plexus. Or, if you prefer the strictly scientific interpretation, I will say that you can impress your subconscious mind. I have already told you what the result of this impression will be. It is the method in which you are now interested. Because when we could conscientiously impress and constructively impress the solar plexus, the subconscious, the sun of our body, we'll be setting in operation the mightiest force in existence, which is the power of God that exists within us. You have already learned that the subconscious is intelligent and that it is creative and responsive to the will of the conscious mind. What then is the most natural way of making the desired impression? Mentally concentrate on the object of your desire. When you are concentrating, you are impressing the subconscious. And this is what week 1 and week 2 has led us up to. Once we gain control of our physical body and once we gain control of our thoughts, we'll then be given the ability to concentrate exactly what it is that we want and to impress that upon the subconscious. Because we need to be able to, again, be able to concentrate on the goal, to be able to see that goal clearly in our mind's eye. So what does the Bible say? A man without a vision perishes. We're going to learn and be given the ability to create the vision. And not only create the vision, but to see it so clearly and to hold on to that vision with the will. Remember, it is our ability to focus on a specific task which gives us power. Thought focused on one specific thing is what generates that power. It is the method. Okay, moving back. What then is most natural? Mentally concentrate object. When you are concentrating, you are impressing the subconscious. This is not the only way, but it is a simple and effective way, and the most direct way, and consequently the way in which the best results are being secured. It is the method which is producing such extraordinary results that many think that miracles are being accomplished. It is the method by which every great inventor, every great financier, every great statesman has been enabled to convert the subtle and invisible force of desire, faith, and confidence into actual, tangible, concrete facts in the objective world. The subconscious mind is a part of the universal mind. The universal is the creative principle of the universe. A part must be the same in kind and quality as the whole. This means that this creative power is absolutely unlimited. It is not bound by precedent of any kind, and consequently has no prior existing pattern by which to apply its constructive principle. We have found We have found that the subconscious mind is responsive to our conscious will, which means that the unlimited creative power of the universal mind is within control of the conscious mind of the individual. When making a practical application of this principle in accordance with the exercises given in the subsequent lessons, it is well to remember that it is not necessary to outline the method by which the subconscious by which the subconscious will produce the results you desire. The finite cannot inform the infinite. You are simply to say what you desire, not how you are to obtain it. And this is where reliance and faith in God come into play. For we are to state exactly what it is that we want, and let the infinite mind, the power of God, the God force, bring it about into our lives. You are the channel by which the undifferentiated is being differentiated. And this differentiation... You're almost done, Corey. Come on, stay focused. And this differentiation is being accomplished by appropriation. This differentiation is being accomplished by appropriation. So it is through appropriation that we become individuals from the infinite. Appropriation. The act of appropriating or taking possession of something, often without permission or consent. Anything appropriated for a specific or special purpose, especially money. An act of a legislature authorizing money to be paid from a treasury for a specified use. Okay. You are the channel by which the undifferentiated is being differentiated. This differentiation is being accomplished by appropriation. So we have this power of the universe within us waiting to be brought forth and put into expression. And it is through appropriation, our ability to concentrate on a goal, on a task. It is through our goals and our tasks which puts this power into operation towards a specific purpose. That is appropriation. And it only requires recognition to set causes in motion, which will bring about results in accordance with your desire. And this is accomplished because the universal, come on, Corey, no yawning, come on, the universal can only act through the individual, and the individual can act only through the universal. They are one. Now for your exercise this week, I will ask you to go one step further. I want you to not only be perfectly still and inhibit all thought. Jeez. It's all good. It's all good. To inhibit all thought as far as possible, but relax. Let go. Let the muscles take their normal condition. This will remove all pressure from the nerves and eliminate that tension which so frequently produces physical exhaustion. Now, what did he say prior into this lesson is through relaxation that the subconscious will be it'll work the best. Your forces won't be so tense. You won't be so tense. You'll be more relaxed. You'll be more just calm. Your forces won't be as tense. How can I explain this? Let's continue. You could do this later. Right now, you just need to get through this before you fall asleep in the middle of this, because you still got to eat and you still got your meditation to do. Physical relaxation is a voluntary exercise of the will, and the exercise will be found to be of great value, as it enables the blood to circulate freely to and from the brain and body. So this week we're going to be able to learn and to work on being able to voluntarily relax. So not only are we going to be building in our willpower the ability to relax, but we're also going to help our subconscious mind not be so tense, because tensions, continuing on with 31, tensions lead to mental unrest and abnormal mental activity of the mind. It produces worry, care, fear, and anxiety. Relaxation is therefore an absolute necessity in order to allow the mental faculties to exercise the greatest freedom. Make this exercise as thorough and complete as possible. Mentally determine that you will relax every muscle and nerve until you feel quiet and restful and at peace with yourself and the world. The solar plexus will then be ready to function, and you will be surprised at the result. Okay, so that is the end of part 3. Our first part, we worked on securing control of our physical body. Second part, we worked on maintaining control of our thoughts, so we're not thinking things, so we're just aware and being conscious of the moment. Now this week we're going to be working on relaxing as much as possible. Okay, so we're going to sit there in the same position we sat before. I sit in lotus position. We're going to sit erect, inhibit all thought, focus on our mind, focus on our awareness, be present in the moment, and relax as much as possible. Okay, Corey, you did that. You started your 3rd week. Good job. I'm proud of you. You're doing good. And keep it up. Keep it up, because I'm personally really seeing the benefits of doing these practices. And I know it's all a part of the process of becoming who we were created and destined to become. Because for me personally, yeah, I could give and share this information. It's a part of being a life coach and my life coaching journey. Not everybody wants to be a pastor. Not everyone wants to spread the gospel and the word of God and teach what God has done for us and who he is for us, and leading people to the just the grace and glory of who God is, and the loving, merciful God that we serve. Okay, that is what I want to do. And life coaching is what I want to do. And to me, pastorship in helping treat people's spirit, in helping them really define what it is that they want, who they are, who they want to be. This goes together, it goes hand in hand. And we're still in the beginning of this process, and just keep taking action, keep doing your practices, and just keep getting better, Corey. With that being said, let's eat and do our meditation.